Good morning, math students. It's Miss Carol here. I wanted to take just a few moments to walk you through the first couple teacher graded assignments in the Algebra 1 Semester 2 course for Apex. And the reason that I'm doing this is sometimes students kind of struggle with expectations on these, and these particular assignments are just a little bit challenging. So I wanted to provide a little extra support and see if that could maybe jumpstart you into doing well on teacher graded assignments in the rest of the course. So the 1.3.4 assignment is multiplying binomials. And in this assignment, Francesca wants to give one of her photographs to a friend as a gift. And our job is to help her choose the photograph and determine the cost and size of the mat. So if you kind of scroll down here, you can click on the various pictures. And so we could do a 5 by 7 inch photo on top of a mat that would increase the length of each side by another X inches. Okay, we could, let's see, we could do this 4 by 6 frame that would be on top of a mat that again would increase it by X inches. Or we could do this 3 by 5 frame. So the basic process behind all three is going to be the same, but we'll just have different numbers in there. So I think what I would like to do is I'm going to choose the 3 by 5 frame, and then I would like, when you submit your assignment, for you to choose either the 5 by 7 or the 4 by 6. So it'll be the same process, but I just want to see that you're doing the assignment as well. Okay, so I'm going to choose the 5 by 3 frame, and then this is the actual assignment. So first question, describe the design and original dimensions of the photo you choose to give as a gift. And so what I am putting here is that I am going to choose the Tower Bridge of London, and I'm going to go ahead and write that down here. So Tower Bridge of London. Okay, so that's the photo description. And then the original dimensions, and so then this wouldn't be including the mat. So the original dimensions for that tower bridge are a 3 by 5, and you can put in this to indicate inches. So 3 by 5 inch photo. Okay, so that number 1 is taken care of pretty easily. All right, number 2, Francesca wants to glue her photo on top of a mat that will increase the length of each side. The mat border has a width of X, so the length of each side would increase by 2X, okay? So if I have a 3 by 5 photo, then that means I have let's say the width is 3, okay? And the length is 5, okay? And I am going to increase it by 2x. And what that's saying here is that I have this 3 by 5, okay? But now I'm going to put it on top of a mat that is X and X and X and X. So that width is this 3 plus an X plus an X, and the length is 5 plus an X and plus an X. And so now we're going to have binomials to multiply to come up with the area, okay? So if my area of my photograph is 3 by 5, okay, then the area of the mat is going to be 5 plus 2x times 3 plus 2x. Okay, so all I'm doing is multiplying length times width, just like you normally would do, but right now we don't know x, okay? So I can use the FOIL method. I could use the distributive property, but it does say here to use the FOIL method, so we will use that to come up with the polynomial expression that is the area of this mat. So when I do that, I'm going to get my first terms will be 5 times 3 is 15. My outer terms, 5 times 2x is 10x. My inner terms are 2x times 3, which is 6x. And my last terms are 2x times 2x, which is 4x squared. All right. I want to combine like terms. Okay, so these two terms can be combined to 16x. And then I'm going to rewrite it as a quadratic equation, or a quadratic expression. So my expression will be 4x squared plus 16x plus 15. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense so far. Now we're going to scroll down a bit and figure out the cost of this mat. So first question, what units would you expect the area to be in? Well, the original photo was 3 inches by 5 inches. So we still want to be operating in inches, but remember area is always units squared. So we're going to be operating in inches squared, okay? Or square inches. You can say that one either way. Okay. Number 6, to verify your polynomial expression, multiply the factors from question 3 using the distributive property. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing, but let's see, we had 5 plus 2x times 3 plus 2x. All right, so I'm going to first distribute the 5 through each term in the second set of parentheses. So I'm going to do that. So I'll have 15 plus 10x. And now I'm going to distribute the 2x through every term in this second set of parentheses. And I get 2x times 3 and 2x times 2x. So just write that in black here. So 2x times 3 is plus 6x and plus 4x squared. Okay, I can combine like terms to get 16x plus 15 plus 4x squared. And when we write polynomial expressions, we always start with the highest exponent and work down. So this would actually be 4x squared plus 16x plus 15. Get a 1 there. And so they are the same. Okay. Moving on to number 7, we're going to write our polynomial expression representing the total area of the mat in the top right table column, and then we will evaluate for different values of x, okay? So what we're going to do is just take this and put it here, 4x squared plus 16x plus 15, okay? And when x is 1, all right, so when x is 1, we will have 4 times 1 squared plus 16 times 1 plus 15, okay? And remember, we're dealing in inches squared now. So this will be 4 plus 16 is 20, and 20 plus 15 is 35. Remember to write inches squared, okay? Now we're going to evaluate it when x is 2. 4 times 2 squared plus 16 times 2 plus 15. So that mat is going to get quite a bit bigger just by increasing x by 1. So 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 2 is 32, so 32 and 16 is 48, and 48 and 15 is 63 inches squared. Okay, so that gets us through number 7. Moving on to number 8. If a white mat costs 3 cents per square inch and a black mat costs 5 cents per square inch, determine the cost of each size of black and white mat. So we are going to copy our area calculations into here. Remember, we had a 35 inches squared and a 63 inches squared, and the cost of the white mat was 0.03 per square inch, and this is 0.05 per square inch. So all I need to do here is multiply that 35 by my 0.03 to get the cost of the white mat at 1 inch, and then multiply it by 63 to get the cost of the white mat at 2 inches. So the cost of the white mat at 1 inch, 0.03 times 35 equals $1.05. Okay, 0.03 times 63 equals $1.89. Okay, now same thing, but with 5 cents instead of 3 cents. Okay, so this is $1.75. And this is going to be $3.15. So, and then the last question is just your opinion, what you think she should choose for a mat and why. Perhaps you're going with cost, perhaps you're going with look. So just justify. There's really no wrong answer for number 9, but just put in what you think she should purchase. And that is a very quick review of how to do this 1.3.4 practice assignment. As soon as you do it, save it as a PDF or scan it and just email it to me and I will get it graded. Remember that you do need to choose either the 4x6 or the 5x7, but your process is going to be almost identical, just some slightly different numbers. So I do hope this is helpful for you. If you have other questions, please feel free to give me a call or send me an email, and I will look forward to getting your assignments. Thank you.